Honorable Ravi Karunanayake.
Thank you, Honourable Speaker. Thank you for allowing me to present this. ශ්‍රී ලංකා සංචාරක ආදායම් ඩිජිටල් සේවා හා සුළු මධ්‍යම ව්‍යාපාරික මූලික අපනයනය මගින් බාහිර අංශය නැවත ගොඩනැගීමට උත්සාහ කරමින් සිටී. එහෙත් ගෝලීය ගෙවීම් ක්‍රමවේදයකින් වේගවත් පරිවර්තනයක් හා රටේ විදේශ විනිමය හා ගෙවීම් පද්ධතිය අතර සැලකිය යුතු අසාමාන්‍යතාවයක් පවතින බව පෙනේ. සංචාරක පැමිණීම වැඩිවීවත් තරුණයන් අතර ඩිජිටල් ව්‍යාපාරිකයේ වේගයෙන් වර්ධනය වූද මුදල් පිළිගැනීම ගෙවීම් වේදිකා පේමන්ට් ප්ලැට්ෆෝර්ම් සහ විනිමය ක්‍රමවල සීමා හා අකාර්යක්ෂමතාව ආදායම් ගලා ඒමට බාධා කරමින් වෙළඳපොළ විකෘති කරමින් සහ පුරවැසියන්ට හා ව්‍යාපාරවලට අනවශ්‍ය පිරිවැය පන්වා ඇත. In order to modernize the Sri Lankan foreign exchange ecosystem, support the emerging sectors, I asked the Minister of Finance the following. What are the officially recognized and accepted hard currencies in Sri Lanka for transactions, settlements and reserves, and what criteria are used to determine such classifications? To Speaker, given the significant inflow of tourists, why has the government not operationalized or encouraged the acceptance of currencies such as Russian ruble, Indian rupee, Chinese yuan and the Japanese yen for domestic transactions through banks, hotels, digital payment systems? Honourable Speaker, I'm asking this because down south you have other payment platforms that don't ensure that the credit card gets credited to Sri Lanka. It goes to other monies outside the country. 3. What are the central bank policy, regulatory or operational constraints that prevent the wider use of these currencies in both transactions and card-based payments within Sri Lanka? 4. Why is there a substantial spread between the buying and the selling rates of foreign currencies offered by banks and financial institutions? What oversight mechanisms are in place to ensure that such spreads are fair and not exploitative to consumers and business? Honourable Speaker, as you know, today, if a foreigner or a person who lives overseas comes to the airport, he'll get 309 at the airport, but if he wants to buy $1, he has to pay 320. I mean, this type of disparity doesn't exist in any part of the world. So I would basically look through the answer that will get an explanation as to why there's such a big spread. 5. Advise total profits advise total profits earned by licensed banks and the central bank from foreign exchange transactions within the government and the public during the years 23, 24, 25 to date. 6. Why are globally recognized digital payment platforms such as PayPal, Wise and Skrill not fully enabled or interoperable in Sri Lanka for receiving export proceeds, freelance income and service payments? Honourable Speaker, as you say, we can remit out of the country. But anybody who wants to get their services that have been rendered from Sri Lanka outside, you cannot have a payment platform that can bring the dollars into the country. So it's a crime that is there. 6. Why are globally recognized digital, 7. What steps has the government taken to facilitate seamless inward remittances and digital payment for Sri Lankan freelancers, startups and SMEs engaged in cross-border trade in services? 8. While digital currencies are not legally recognized, it is widely reported that cryptocurrency transactions continue to take place outside the formal financial system. What measures are being taken to regulate, monitor and bring in such activities within the next tax net? Honourable Speaker, you would see that there has been a reportation of NDB fraud that has taken place. The money that has been going on for the last 3 years, there have been monies taken out of the country, remitted outside the country. Now this has been reported in 23-24 bank annual report as well as 24-25. But the central bank supervision unit has not been able to look into this matter. So these small matters are being harassed by the central bank. Big matters are not even being looked at by the central bank. Now, I've been always saying that this is the independent central bank which is really affecting the credibility of our economic system. So I would greatly appreciate if you can look into this matter and get us an answer. Thank you, sir.
Honorable